Who tapping in to the weekly? Wrap up show that completely catches you up to speed and packs everything nice and neatly. React to what's trending, gaining traction based on what we see. Keeping it factual, no pretending, not even briefly. Shit is beneath me. Content creators doing the most. Stay imitating while copying the stories I post. No enemy, can y'all even come close? It's not a thing. Turn off your TV, it's the knowledge we bring. Forgotten king, forgotten king, forgotten king.
Come out of my throne, I got this, got this, got this, got this.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Talk to me. We back.
What it do, broski?
Peace.
Come on, y'all. I know what y'all was thinking. God damn.
These niggas.
They out of here. Nah, we back. We back, man. Listen, you know, real life situations. I know recently I had to move. You know what I mean? But we back, y'all, with another episode. Shout out to the good folks over here at Digital Empire Studios, always holding us down, keeping it solid.
Always.
You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody and you know, in the world tuning in right now. Shout out to my man Ra. He in the building. I see you, King. Listen, man, we be here talking all day. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot to discuss.
It's a whole lot.
So before we get into it, man, how y'all been, man? Y'all been taking care of yourselves? Y'all good?
Yo, I've been busy.
Mm.
Just busy, bro. Like, yo, just grinding, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, there's always beauty in the struggle. You know what I mean? In the I ain't gonna say the struggle, but just grinding, bro. Like just taking care of business, yo. Kids good, fam good. You know what I mean? Like,
same here, bro.
God
Staying
bless.
out the way,
Yeah.
working, bro. Trying to get more money. You know what I mean? You know how it go out there,
That's all we can do, man. But
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm glad we was able to, you know what I mean, meet up for another episode. I was kind of looking forward to this. You know, the weather getting warm outside. Still not quite how I want it. You know what I mean? Every other
It's
day
getting
it's
there.
cold, hot, cold. You know how Baltimore is.
It's getting there though.
You know what I mean? That's a perfect segue to Kanye West. You know what I mean? Or Ye, formerly known as Kanye West. I don't want him to start dissing me on the Act Live, man. But talking about bipolar, come on, man. Kanye has been fighting for everyone's attention lately, and it's getting bad. It's so out of hand. He dissing J.Cole. Come on.
Yo.
J.Cole, Jermaine? And he responded to the False Prophet song, by the way, which he's already done. But you late, yeah. You supposed to do that 5 years ago, man.
Yo.
Come on. Like let's talk about him. What's your thoughts, man?
It's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? But like, yo, all right, Kanye rants. Like, he just had a rant, bro. Like, yo, we know the dude bipolar. You know what I'm saying? We know the dude is bipolar. He had a rant, yo. He had a whole episode. He had a manic episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can call it a manic episode, or some may call it a ritual. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what type of lens you wearing.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Or you could call it a temper tantrum.
Or
Because that's what kids do.
Yeah.
When you tell them no.
But also, when you're dealing with people, like, yo, when you're dealing with people with real mental illness, bro, like, some, like, that is a state that some of them operate in as, and it's childlike. You know what I mean? So, like, some certain, when they can't have things they way, like you talking about a nigga, like, somebody who bossed up on top of that. So they can get anything at their fingertips. So on top of that, with, like I keep saying, yo, like, when it comes to Kanye, bro, like, it's different where he's not an exception, but because of his spotlight and what he really commands, like, he's a bipolar billionaire. You know what I mean?
That might start trending right now. Hashtag bipolar billionaire. Don't let Ye see this,
So
man.
he really on papers, though.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What's your thoughts, Banks, about Ye and his recent antics, man? Dissing Kendrick, J.Cole, Jay-Z. I mean,
listen, man, you like bro said, man, another rant, bro. This Kanye, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he going for everybody, bro. He don't even give a fuck, bro. So what you expect? This Kanye, man. So it's gonna be another one.
I mean,
yo said John Legend smell like mashed potatoes, man, and I ain't never gonna let that go. It's like, it's not gonna leave the back of my mind when I see John Legend. So like, I think that's hilarious.
But the funny thing about it, you could really be like, yo, he really might smell.
Yeah, he really might smell like mashed
crazy.
potatoes, yo.
Bro. Them hot ass sweaters he be having on in August, bro. Like,
Hey, yo,
ain't no
first
nigga
off,
gonna wear no sweater.
I mean, listen, I understand, yo. This man, you know, the music is incredible. You know what I'm saying? The things he's done over the course of his career, you know, musically as an artist, gotta give him his props, you know, but enough is enough, King. It's like when you let the kids, you know, run around in the house and you know that most of the time you give them strict rules, but you be like, you know, let them go ahead. You know what I mean? Then you come back and the house is upside down. And it's like, yo, at some point, when you find yourself wearing a black Klansman, you know what I mean? A black Klansman robe, in an interview with DJ Akademiks, and he doing his best to stay serious. Like, yeah, so, bruh, come on, man. What was your initial thoughts when you see Ye hop out in the Black Klans robe?
Yo, I bust out laughing.
I thought
I ain't
he
gonna
was
lie.
on some shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold
Okay,
it.
okay.
At first, I was like, you know, this might be a skit. Initially, I was like, this might be a skit. And then when I seen like how it was trending, I'm like, yo, I couldn't do nothing but laugh, bro. Like, cause like, yo, how can you take that serious? Like, you know,
Look, Akademiks did for that interview
yeah,
he did. He sat there like he was
how
without a
can
robe.
you take that serious, bro?
He
Like,
purposely had that shit made. That shit was in leather.
Yo,
yeah.
first of all, you said leather. Did you just say leather? Do you know how heavy that shit? Okay, let's rewind. Let's rewind. First of all, the man had a white one. He got a black. He got different flavor. Who's supplying you? Do they got Yeezy Clan roll? I'm trying to figure out.
It's designer.
Yes, like yo.
But yo, I guarantee, like it's gonna be somebody with a t-shirt.
Okay. Oh, a t-shirt. Oh, all right. They're gonna say the leather Klans roll. Yeah, they're gonna be out here without a head and
A
shoulders.
t-shirt, or they're gonna try to wear the robe without the hood,
Oh, okay.
or
Okay.
something like, yo, I
Okay.
promise you, they're gonna try to make it.
You know it.
Yeah, okay. Just like the Yeezy boots and all the other stuff.
Yeah, like the Mario boots.
Remember the puffer jackets? Remember Bad Wow had them? Where they at now? In the dollar bin? Come on, man. Stop playing.
Yeah, but that's the thing with fashion, yo. Like, the one thing I will say about Kanye is, right, like, to be a billionaire and for the powers to be to snatch that and to regain that status again, cool. Is there a level of genius to Ye? Absolutely. Is there is it like, all right, everybody love ODB, right? But everybody wasn't a fan of Big Baby Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may be one of those things with him where it's like, okay, yo, where he has this thing where he when he's in that space, everybody ain't gonna agree with him. Everybody ain't gonna feel him on that. You know what I mean? But when it comes to his gift, you know what I'm saying, which is his art, which is music, his fashion, you know what I'm saying, his visions on those type things, those kind of can't be denied. You know what I mean? But when it comes to his personally, he's gonna have his struggles, bro. Like, yo, Robert Downey Jr. was like one of the biggest dope things, yo, in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And he's Iron Man, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like no one talks about that. You know what I mean? Nobody talks about that. Like, they only talk about Iron Man.
That's because we don't see Robert Downey Jr. in the headlines every other week, smacked up.
Yo,
come on, keep
but
it 100.
I'm not gonna lie, but during that time, like in his prime, during
What was
that
this? We
tenure,
talking like the 90s or whatever?
we talking about like the 90s, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, he would have been a Kanye, bro. He would have been like in that class.
I don't know, fam. Kanye
he
is
would've been in
carved
that
out of
class.
lanes where, come on, he's wearing an iced out swastika chain. I mean, whatever point this man is trying to prove, my issue is, why must you do it at the expense of our pain? You get what I'm saying? Like, come
Respectfully,
on.
yeah.
You hanging out with white supremacist people. Like, come on, what are you doing that to trigger a certain group of people? You know what I mean? I have compassion. I have empathy. Hell, I lost my mother, right? We've all lost somebody. But that don't give none of us the right to start shitting on the people that help put you in the position you're in today.
Absolutely.
If you need help, go get the help, okay? I get it. Your lady or whoever that is, you know, try to, you know, allegedly have him admitted into the psychiatric ward. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't have the answers like he told Sway. I don't have the answers. But I will say is that you got to work on your inner circle, man. You got to surround yourself with people who have your interests, you know what I mean, at hand, because everybody want to be yes men and they're gonna run you to the grave.
Right.
And that's exactly
Come
what's
on.
going on. Ain't
Yo,
nobody
But you
tell
gotta
them.
want the help though.
Ain't nobody
you know what I
telling
mean?
what's going on, man. They just let.
Oh
them,
nah, he too old to know right from wrong.
They
Trust
just
and
let them
believe.
do it, man. Because it's He a billionaire, man.
Nah.
Yo, you got too
Just
much
let
money,
me,
yo.
bro.
Like
There
you
you
got
go,
that type
bro.
of money, bro. Like can't
Okay.
nobody tell you
There
nothing,
go.
yo.
Yeah.
Okay, well look, at the end of the day, Father Time, Mother Nature undefeated.
Yeah.
We all getting older. Now your kids are stars. And all of the people you piss off, guess who they gonna target? You get what I mean? So you
Yeah,
gotta
I
be
mean,
mindful how the decisions and how it affects the family brand. Nobody except for Ack wants to surround themselves around Ye right now because it's bad for business.
We gotta think of where what Yo really dealt with, yo, and he made it out that he came out that Kardashian camp, bro, and like that's a different level of, you know what I'm saying, of like fuckery, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
but you know what I mean, it's a different level. So I mean, you gotta think they father transitioned to a woman and still deal with women. That's different. You know what I'm saying? So like mentally, mentally, you know what I'm saying? Like mentally, like he's been through some traumatic things,
Yeah.
and you know, not making an excuse, but just trying to give a level of perspective that like, yo really
Listen, I'm
been through
sure
some traumatic stuff.
I'm sure everybody watching got it.
Yeah.
Because Kanye has made sure to put emphasis time and time again. The problem is with me is he'll get you all excited, riled up for the cause, and then completely go left on you.
Yo, it's like you say like really one, like he puts knowledge and emotional rants. He says a lot of stuff and it'd be tidbits of like real knowledge, of real stuff, like real points.
Yeah.
That could be made, like that's real issues. But then when you tie it up and based off how you feel about, just like when he's like, then he say some left field type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't even think of nothing like you know what I'm saying, like the mashed potato angle.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, like that angle, like the mashed potato angle, like you say all that. But he really spitting some shit, and then he'll say something. But that's the mental illness though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the illness, and that's the illness part of it. So it's like, yo, like we know he got something to say, and yo, he really be having a point, or he'll say something that will spark something, that'll spark a thought, for someone to go look something up and retrieve something. He has that ability. He has that ability. So like, I just don't want to take that away from him. But yo,
listen, he
could be wilding. Yes,
it's okay.
He say some crazy shit. Yeah,
I'm gonna be real. It's okay. You know, he's too old. You can't coddle a grown man. After a while, you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, no question.
And,
no question.
And when Akademiks said, "Yo," some would say, you know, you talking about your baby mother that you chose. A lot of things were self-inflicted. You know, the lifestyle. It's not just him. A lot of us. You know, it's that allure of wanting to be a part of this industry that we're witnessing crumble right in front of our eyes because it's a new world upon us with social media and all of these things, right? It's a new world, and those who was gatekeeping these positions, it ain't working no more.
Yeah.
And they can't figure this new generation out.
Right.
The point I'm trying to make is nothing lasts forever.
Right.
We all have our time. So
Right.
in the end, when it's all said and done, what do we want to be remembered for? You know what I mean?
That's real talk, though, yo.
How you treat people.
Yeah.
Damn, the money, we see it now, it don't mean a thing. They shitting on Michael Jackson. He's the greatest, hands down. If we talking albums sold, whatever. They talking about Drake and streams. Listen, no one's ever going to accomplish what Michael Jackson did. And even some of these kids that they shit on that. So what does that tell you?
Shit, things is different.
Come on.
Yeah.
These
Shit
legends. You know,
Like, yo, this
Come on.
is the reality that we live in, that where you can, somebody gonna base a reality based off how they feel, opposed of the reality of what it is. And that's just like, people, we live in the same realm, but we walk past people that live in different worlds every day. Every day. Every day. We all walk, we all here, we can smell a nigga, see him, acknowledge him, dap him up, all that. Bruh, people really be walking in different realities. They be in a whole different, they be somewhere else, man.
Just having a conversation with somebody, you'd be like, yo, god damn.
Right. Real.
Definitely had that moment
Be
before.
like, all right, cool. You have a good day.
Right.
Like that's just what it is now, man. You just gotta learn how to adapt and just stay the fuck out the way.
Listen, man. Yay, like I said, I hope you get the help you're looking for. I see him. He say an album coming out tomorrow. You know, best of luck to you on yours, man. But
Keep doing what you're doing, yeah.
Man,
nah, don't do that shit. Hell no.
Get,
Don't do
get
that
back
dumb
with
ass
Consequence and
shit. Come on.
Rhyme Fest, bro.
Please,
Please.
bro.
Please, man. Get back with Rhyme Fest and Consequence, bro.
You need them day ones because they're gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of people who, you know, you deem as a threat, but they really, you know, telling you what you need to hear. It's a lot of people, you know.
Yeah, Rhyme Fest, Consequence, and Sci-High, bro. And like, yo, real rap,
Like
though.
he naming, you know, certified people who contributed. It's a lot. I mean, it's no one left. Like anytime you get the taking shots at J.Cole, you know the clip empty.
Yeah.
Because J.Cole, he ain't with none of that. Respectfully.
He's
J-
like a
come
hip-hop
on.
teddy bear, yo.
And the fact that, and not to say the man soft, we're not saying it like
Yeah,
that.
not like that, but
he's not on that. You know what I mean? He's on a higher vibration in the sense. He don't look at rap on some threat and I'm trying to go at you. Even with the Kendrick shit, I get mad at that because in hip hop, you can't slap somebody and say my bad and then think it's all good. Once you slap somebody, homie, you in the game.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So that's the disappointing part with J. Cole, but you still can't negate the fact that that man is one of the most talented MCs of his time. And you being jealous of him or anybody else who's getting that recognition because no one cares about what you're saying, except the fact that people have tuned you out. That's what happens. Everybody with Antics who go that route, eventually people tune them out. We seen it's a whole list of controversial figures within media. You know, your Charleston, your Jaguar Rights, your Hassan. These guys, this is all they got. Whack 100. They hit a little button, say something to get the reaction. But now in 2025, people like, yo, we off that. Y'all looking goofy. How old y'all is up there acting like that?
Yo, cause man, yo, like, but it's cause like, yo, I've always said this, yo, substance matters.
Yeah.
And if you in the business of only thriving off the negativity off of somebody's situation, yo, it ain't gonna last. Like, it's only thrill for so long, bro. Like, what you say matters.
Yep.
How you, like, what you say about people matters. How you talk about people matters. The energy you put out in regards to people matters. Like, we talk about, like, people want to do all this pod shit all the time, bro, not knowing the real work that really go into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's not a short-lived type thing. You don't just get to show up and think you're going to say something cool and it's going to go fucking viral.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, damn, and that's it. It don't work like that, bro. Like, niggas been putting in work for years out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
And still ain't getting the results you're hoping for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when you really trying to talk about something with substance, bro,
crickets.
It's not a lucrative thing. It don't, like, the truth ain't lucrative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we out here this bitch selling dreams, it'd be different. We be viral everywhere.
That's a fact. But like you said, it's one of the oldest tricks in the book. You know, controversy, unfortunately, it does sell.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? This is why a lot of people, including me, are in entertainment because people are interested. You know what I mean? Supply and demand. But even in situations like this, you know, it reminds me of KRS-One speaking on a documentary back in the day about corporate and culture. You know what I mean? And that fine line of how both coexist.
Yeah.
You know, you never want to lean too far to the right or to the left because at the end of the day, the environment that's been created by the oppressor, right? We have to survive. It's based on ourselves. We're going to sit at home and be broke.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Should we continue to let them use us and build their little Fortune 500 companies while giving us peanuts?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here we are in 2025. You're seeing how much we're generating in our communities, especially here in Baltimore. I mean, at the end of the day, the so few who are allowed through that door, it's not helping us all collectively.
Right.
You know what I mean? We still in the same shit, still don't own nothing. And even this method, whether it's podcasts, hooping, rapping, like you said, it ain't as lucrative as it once was.
Right.
You know what I mean? And look, once again, the streaming platforms exploiting the hell out of the creatives.
Yep. Yeah, the platforms
Cycle
keeping
continue.
all the money. The platforms keeping all the bread.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things
game.
like you either gotta love what you do and you doing it out of the love, you know what I mean? Because you got something to say, you got a message you want to spread, or you here for the fake shit. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And it's just one of them things, man. So it's like, yo, like, people think, oh, I'm gonna get such and such. Like, cause you put bread up and you spend money on a feature, bro, because you spend money on the feature, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean your shit good. And it's a lot of people that got podcasts, bro, and it's not good. Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, I'm not on some hating shit, but
Wish
just
we had the little, you know, little shots, you know what I'm
not
saying?
good. I ain't saying it because I'm a hater, bro. Like, I've been putting in work out here for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen it. I done did it with some of the best. You know what I mean? I done seen it. You know what I mean? Yo, it's all the authenticity. You know what I mean? Like, it's certain things, like certain platforms you stumble across. You can be like, yo, you earn that sub.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When they see what you doing. So it's like, yo, with us, like, yo, I feel like that. They stumble upon us, niggas, you gotta feel us. You know what I mean?
If you looking for something that's not spoon fed in a sense, right? You know how the system works. Everyone wants to be PC in a sense. You're gonna get the real, right? Everyone got their viewpoints, but when it comes to this podcasting, it's oversaturated. You know what I mean? And once something take off, that's how it always works. It's just a matter of people, like you said, having thought-provoking conversations that's gonna somehow draw the viewer that don't know you. When in reality, like I said, when it's too many people doing the same thing, yo, consciously you tune it out.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? You know what it was, bro?
What?
Because niggas been doing podcasting. Yo, when they was able to put words on the screen, on the reels, on everything I love, bro. Yo.
Throw a caption on it.
Yeah, when they was able to put captions on the reels, and people could literally not listen to it but read the words, but it just captures your attention for that 30 seconds or for that minute and 30 seconds of whatever that time span is, they be like, damn, yo spitting. Like, yo, come on, yo. Like, you know what I mean? But that could literally be the difference of somebody hearing your words and seeing your words and hearing it. Seeing your words and hearing it and literally being like, damn, that do make sense. And they could just scroll past, like, they might hear your shit and be like, oh, yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But seeing it, that make all the difference in the world.
Listen, this is why, you know, we living in a different age and things are heightened. And you don't have time to digest. You know, society doesn't allow it. It kind of reminds me being in New York. You know, you can't even stop to see the sign. They hump, you know what I'm saying? You don't have time to really focus and really have, you know, critical thinking, so to speak. They want you to be, you know, on the fly because you ain't going to be able to think from a place of logic. You know what I mean? Everything has to be emotional reactionary, right? Because then you're not thinking straight. And then again, you being played, you know what I mean, not realizing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, to the young ones out here who, you know, may have stumbled upon the podcast, just be more mindful. It's a lot of experts. It's a lot of so-called gurus out here, eager to take your money. You scrolling on Instagram, you see all these sponsored posts about people selling you a dream. They got people selling apartment complexes. They going, you know what I mean, for $1,500. Put your money down now. You like, yo, if people fall for this shit, come on.
I got the realest story. I got the realest story ever, yo. Shit like that, yo.
Look, we be here all day.
Nah, I did a show. Used to do a show. A hip hop conscious based, you know what I'm saying, kind of underground type show with an individual, yo, and we interviewed a lot of hip hop artists. And this dude was super opinionated about a lot of artists. Like on some like, oh, yo, trash. You know what I'm saying? This nigga trash. Like, yo, a lot of people, bro, like, just this nigga's trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, this whoop-de-whoop. And I'm talking about like, yo, we interviewing like known artists. It's known artists. Like some underground, some, you know what I mean, but known artists, like people that's really in the industry, like got gold, platinum records. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, I did a show with the worst rapper ever and interviewed some of the best people in hip-hop history. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, yo, bro, it wasn't until we parted ways that I actually got a hold of your music. And dang, it's the worst rapper ever.
Hey, yeah.
He's the worst rapper ever, bro. Like, I did a show with the worst rapper ever.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, listen, like I said, a lot of people, the internet gives you this false sense of reality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of course, it takes a something that's 2-3 hours to make a masterpiece. They'll shorten it to a minute reel. You know what I mean? Cooking recipes, whatever. And that's what you look for, because now it frustrates you.
Yeah.
You got to sit down for 20 minutes to teach you how to cook this damn chicken in the air fryer or something like that. You be like, yo, just give me the recipe. You know what I mean? But
that's the difference between, that's why I feel like with podcasts, bro, like that be the difference between, like I said, like Drake comparison, like process and organic, bro. Like certain platforms is just process platforms, bro. They're gonna give you French fries and wings. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just tenders and fries, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tenders, fries, and a drink, and that's it. You know what I mean? And like certain spots, you know what I mean? You gonna get some home cooking here. You know what I mean? And it's different with certain platforms that you going in. It depends on what your internet palette is that day.
But listen to what you said. There are some of us who actually grew up in a household where we had to wait for our people to prepare dinner.
Right.
Whereas this generation
is microwave
right
baby.
now.
Absolutely.
Instant gratification.
Absolutely.
It wasn't a select few. Now it's the majority.
Right.
Now we looking like some old motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not willing to go with evolution. It's the inevitable. At some point, life goes on. You know what I mean? But at some point, you got to tap into that common sense. You know, like I said, it's not to shit on anybody trying to get in the game. Just study the business. Look at those who actually are good at what they do. You know what I mean? Not the ones who say they good, but look at it. You know what I'm saying? The problem is, to me, a lot of people chase other people's dreams.
That's valid.
We see the success, which is subjective, right? Perception-based. What you believe is success can be different from someone else. But you see the so-called fruits of the labor, but you don't see the sweat equity that's put in, the sacrifice, the dedication, the work ethic, right? That happens, early mornings, late nights, that comes with this game. So they just see the rewards and they want to live the lifestyle. And sometimes you might even get it and still not be happy. That's the curse of chasing others' dreams and things of that nature. You know what I mean? It has to be genuine when pursuing your purpose. A lot of people, we just trying to find our way out the system, so we just emulate, the success of others. You know what I mean? So I ain't going front, man. I don't even know how we got here, but we here now.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? What you got?
Yo, man, how y'all feel? Like, I mean, I know how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to Melo.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Getting inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Deserved.
Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, man. Well deserved.
Oh yeah.
By far the best player to step out of Baltimore, Maryland.
Talk about it.
All right. I was going to say no debating, because you got to put, it's either Melo or Dominique.
I was going to say he was on my list.
It's Melo or Dominique, right? But when you put all the accolades together, it's Melo.
Yeah.
Because Melo with the Olympics, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or like, it's Melo, man.
You know what I'm saying? He just didn't get the chip.
He just didn't get the chip. He
got a chip. He got that college.
He got.
A lot of NBA players.
Yo, Melo run was.
Yeah.
Melo run was, nobody could argue with it, bro. And they was they co-rookie of the year? Oh, LeBron. They gave Bron rookie of the year, right?
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say.
They should have been co-rookie of the year.
I'm trying. You're going to have to make me pull up the tapes because it's been a while.
I don't remember.
They gave it to LeBron.
They gave it to LeBron. It should have been both of them, yo. I ain't going to lie. Like, I think the last co-rookie of the year was like Grant Hill and Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
I think was the last co-rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But, yo, Melo should have been co-rookie of the year with Braun, man. Like, he had just as great as a year.
Okay. This is what, 03?
Yeah, 03.
Okay. All right.
This 03.
Yeah, he came in right.
Do you think Melo leaving Denver, going to New York, made his career better?
That's a good question.
No. I like Melo playing in the post, going head to head with Kobe. You know what I'm saying? That Melo, bro, like, that's how I remember Melo. I remember the guard Melo, but the Melo I remember is Western Conference Finals Melo going head to head with Kobe, bro.
Talking about when he had AI?
Man,
Before
with
that.
AI, yeah.
Because I remember before that when he had AI.
Man, I mean,
like,
when they had AI, but yo, that team, Melo had some teams, bro. Like
yeah.
Melo had a squad.
Melo had a squad, bro, and like Melo, Melo was supposed to go to Miami.
I heard that.
Melo was supposed to go to Miami, and he got more money in New York, so he went to New York.
See, that's it right there. You just hit it right on the nail. Chasing that money.
Yeah, chasing the money.
To me,
But you gotta think about it, bro. It's a business.
no, I get that,
I mean,
but sometimes it's a
Yo,
sacrifice that
but
gets
his
made,
career
you know what
would
I
have
mean?
been so super complete.
So if he went to Miami, who would have been? Wade was there, right?
It been Wade, LeBron, and Melo.
I don't know, fam.
That would have been Wade, LeBron, and Melo, bro.
That's tough.
That's tough as shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But you know what?
Right.
Regardless, Chip or not, he's put in his work. He's one of the most fair scorers in the NBA of all time. When he get hot, you know what Melo is.
Jab step king.
And that's what bothered me because I felt like when he went to New York, they kind of made him like a big. And when you on that block, you know what I'm saying, that box, you getting beat up a lot. That's a lot of contact
Yeah.
you're facing. You know what I mean? Slap on your arms, you getting hit. And to me, he wasn't going through that type of contact when he was more so a
Right,
wing.
them-
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
Right.
Shooting on the wing, like you said. But aside from that, man, it feels good to see my man get on it.
Well
You know what I mean?
deserved,
For his
yo.
hard work.
Hell of a career. Y'all niggas, the NBA tried to blackball Melo.
Hey,
Can't deny the
That shit
real,
crazy,
bro.
though. Like,
Yo, it was crazy how they tried to do Melo, yo, man.
yeah, that shit
And-
is.
Bruh, and that's
That's how
why I
they
hate
do.
the politics, bro. I can't stand politics.
No, it's the business. Like yo just said, at the end of the day, this is why you do what you got to do, right? Some people, they'll be mad, you know what I mean, when somebody like Kevin Durant, remember, he left, went to the Warriors. People called him a snake. Like, yo, we've seen players stick it out with a franchise that get traded at the end
I
of their
wouldn't
career.
have went to the Warriors, right? It was, I criticized KD for that move because it was like, yo, like how you click up with the niggas who banked you.
Hey, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
a good ass whipping.
yo,
That's a
bro.
good ass
Yo,
whipping.
that's a
Let me get
good
that
ass
jersey.
whipping,
You
yo.
can't beat him, join him,
Yo,
bro.
but you had them 3-1.
Ain't no see, yeah, that's the part right
That's the
there.
part right there. Yo,
But,
like I couldn't have did it.
but it's the team you lose to.
But when you go and show and prove you get a chip, ain't nothing but nobody can say you gonna win. Can't nobody say
See,
nothing.
but it's a different thing when the championship team is coming to you and saying, I need you. I need you.
Right.
To me, that's the game changer. You know what I mean? When they reaching out and saying, because at the end of the day, that was the future. You know what I mean? The Warriors came out of nowhere. Before the Warriors, it was the Thunder. Remember, Lob City, the Clippers. You know what I mean? All that hype. Of course, the Mavericks, they had a hot run, the Spurs. You get what I'm saying? But for the most part, like the Warriors just took off under Mark Jackson and kept making history. Once Steve Kerr, that whole situation happened, they basically changed the game of the NBA.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Kevin
Like,
Durant was the missing piece, bro. But
he was.
Did they get a chip before Durant?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had a chip before Durant. They got 2 with Durant and one after.
and I respect them because they made him play the rim.
They did.
They made him
play in
a
the
rim protector.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And his thin ass ain't stopping nothing, but he got the heart to step up and commit. And that's
Yeah.
what you need. I mean, look at Draymond. He's very undersized, some would say. But if you look at his numbers and see how he match up with, 6'7" big men,
Yeah.
yo, he'll make him look small real
He-
fast.
he- role
Draymond, they
player.
used to try to say Draymond ain't a Hall of Famer, bro. Draymond Hall of Famer.
He
Yeah.
a role
Yeah.
player, bro. Draymond ain't gonna give you 10 points. Draymond gonna give you about 3.
When that first chip, Draymond was hooping.
Come
I'm talking
on.
about right now.
No, right, because he old now, bro. I'm talking about that first chip.
Well, the first chip, yeah, he was giving you buckets.
Draymond was hooping, bro. He was
Give
making
you
them open jumpers. Them open jumpers, they was leaving them open. He was splashing
He
them
was giving
joints.
you buckets.
I mean, when you have that type of firepower, like it's like, I don't have to do that.
Yeah,
I remember when look at Wilt. To me, Wilt, you can easily say he's the greatest.
yeah, facts.
Take the rings aside and all that. If you're looking at the records and the things that Wilt Chamberlain accomplished, one season he was like, and I'm gonna lead the league in assists
Mm-hmm.
since I just dominate scoring so much. How you average 50 in a season? Like,
Who he was playing against, bro?
nah, we ain't doing that because it was talent. At the end of the day,
Nah, bro.
We talking
come on.
about what we going back on the 80s, 70s,
70s,
bro.
Come on.
If you go look back, bro,
Yo.
what squad was in the 70s, bro? Like that could stop with
Will Chamberlain was
it was,
like the
Monster.
upper echelon of athletes. He's
still getting calls from the NBA in his 50s, King.
Yeah, Will Chamberlain was.
What are we saying?
Like, yo, bro, Will Chamberlain was damn near 7 foot or 7 something.
How many records he got to this day that still
Will
hasn't
Chamberlain
been broken?
could have been on the Olympic track team, bro. Like, yo was a different type of athlete.
Hey, we talking about the 70s, bro. We talking about the 70s.
I don't know what that means. Is that a good thing or a bad?
He could have been on an Olympic track team, bro.
Yo,
big.
It was in the 70s. It was him and Russell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Russell was an all-around player. He played D. He was like an elite Bruce Bowen. Real rat.
Hey,
and he got boards. He had straps. He gonna give you like 13, like 13 to 15. Yeah.
To compare generations of era, it's really unfair. But you go off of how your team is made up. You know what I mean? You look at the Warriors; they're undersized compared to some of the previous generations. You know what I mean? Playing small ball and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, you look at the hard work. It's left out there based on your performance. You know what I mean? And even Melo, for those who want to deny him of this, you know what I'm saying? Homie deserves everything because, like you said, he went through a lot. And the way that they set up these contracts where towards the end of your career, you expecting to get, you know what I mean, that big deal. And now it costs the team this money on the tax and on the luxury tax. It was the same thing with Chris Paul in the sense they tried to put him in a similar situation. And thankfully he was able to go to, the Spurs and help contribute over there. But that's how it goes, man. You 1 minute you can be up like Kemba Walker, you know what I'm saying? And getting money. And then,
next minute, the next go around, you done.
And, it comes with the business. It is what it is. And this is why it's all about what you negotiate. You know what I mean? But aside from all of that, salute to Melo.
Yes, sir.
Salute to Melo, yo. Definitely put
Baltimore
on.
legend, bro.
Baltimore legend, bro.
I seen
Shout out Team Melo. My daughter played for Team Melo, man.
Okay. All right, now get it now. All right, getting a check. All right, okay.
Shout out Team Melo, man.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to baby girl.
So how many hoopers we? We got Rudy Gay,
Shelby.
Yeah.
Rudy, Shelby.
Hey, what happened to Shelby?
Melo, he went overseas. Yeah, he went overseas.
That's a lot of talent.
Shelby.
My class,
hella talent, yo.
I had played with Will Barton. That's my class right there.
Shout out Will Barton.
What's Roscoe? You know what I'm saying? Roscoe.
It's a lot, yo. It's a
lot.
Shout out Terry, yo. Yo, Terry, yo, for real.
Who, Harsley?
Hosley, yeah.
Hell yeah. He was just hell yeah.
Yeah, yo, Terry is that, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that. You know what I mean? Like, man.
Look,
but
man,
it's just a blessing, man. I mean, to see, dude from the trenches in Baltimore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Baltimore we got hoopers in this month.
Yeah, man. Terry was just at T-Mac.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that.
Yeah, Terry was just at T-Mac crib at a one-on-one tournament.
See, it's a different generation with the hoopers.
Yeah.
For us, we was growing up with and one mixtapes and shit. You know what I mean? To us, that was like the internet. But now people like taking their movement and going around the world globally.
Yo, it's beautiful, yo. Like, I love to see that shit, yo. Every time I see, like, bro, that shit feel good. Like, I did it. I interviewed, bro. But, like, after interviewing them, yo, like, but just seeing them, that brother, yo, Terry's so fucking talented, yo.
And he had a show.
He had a show. Yeah, yo, had a show. And then he could rap. Yeah. He got act. You know what I mean? Like, yo, super talented, bro. So it's like, yo, you see niggas like that, yo, like, and the one thing he known for, yo, you still found a way to even make that work and make it a fucking tour, yo. And niggas ain't rapping. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't rapping, yo. Niggas is hooping. That shit is beautiful, bro. I salute the fuck out of that, man. Like,
that's a fact.
Shout out Terry, yo. Like, that shit is beautiful, bro.
Shout out to Terry and everybody else, man.
Yeah.
For real. Like,
man.
It's a blessing to see all of us trying to still, break history. You know, and make our mark because this is our time. You know what I mean? And I want to talk about your boy, what's his name? Marvin Sapp.
Yo. Never should have paid it.
Did you see that, Banks?
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't even see that.
The viral video of him speaking at the church and, asking them to lock the doors until they paid the $40,000.
Oh, yeah. I seen the clip of that, bro.
Yo got a you know how platinum that record is?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know how big that record is, bro? off that one record, bro, you shouldn't have be asking that church for nothing.
Then he said he ain't say it like that. He went on Ricky Smiley's show and did, try to
Make
you know,
it clean it
downplay
up,
like
yeah.
we didn't see exactly what was said. I mean, some said he held them people hostage, man. He kidnapped them.
Yo.
Once you lock them doors.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna say this, yo, and this is my opinion. This is Rona plug, yo. The biggest parasite to the black community is the black church. You understand what I'm saying? Pastor Marvin Sapp is just an extension of that, and that is a prime example of that. And that would have been a 40 bands with no taxes on it, giving back to the community nor the state. You know what I'm saying? What that money said, like, yo, I've seen a pastor ask old women who catch the bus to go to service while he pull up in the Bentley.
Yeah, that's wild.
You understand what I'm saying?
What's the dude? I think he locked up now. He from New York. Flash.
Oh, yo,
Yeah.
talking about
Flashy.
Yeah, damn, what's your name?
Took the money from the lady.
Yeah.
Lamar Whitehead or something like that. Bishop Lamar Whitehead.
Yo, but this the thing, yo. Like at this point, knowing what we know, we live in the information age, bro. So it's nothing for us to be able to see whether it's a reel, a TikTok, whatever. If it's the truth, it's the truth. We live in the information age, bro. We know the most information that we've known in our era at this time, bro.
Yeah.
So when we find the information on individuals and they prove themselves, you know what I'm saying, worthy of a behavior or they matching this shit, bro, we got to call it for what it is. It's damn, man. Shout out my brother Boom, bro. It's like 18. I'm maybe exaggerating, yo. I want to say 1,200. It's 1,200 churches in the city of Baltimore, bro. Think about that.
Yeah.
It's 1,200 churches in the city of Baltimore, bro. What is the church for? The church supposed to give for the people. You know what I'm saying? The people ain't supposed to give for the church. It's the, you know what I'm saying? And it don't work like that. So like the church is.
I'm about to say, hold on now. They're gonna break out the scripture on you now. They're gonna be like, hold up.
If they break out the scripture, if they break out the scripture, technically you are the church. The church is what we call church is a building. That's a building. The people are the church. The people make the church.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a structure. That's a building.
That's a fact.
That's just it.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to that, man, bro, when I hear people be like, yeah, man, I tithe off direct deposit. Like, hold on, you gave your church. I know somebody, and they church got their routing and account number.
Huh?
It's real out here, bro.
When I went to what's his name, Jamal Brown. When I went to his church, they had the ATMs in the front,
Yo.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't like 7 of them joints.
It ain't
boy.
like, yo, it's one thing, right? It's one thing. It's one thing though for the people to be like, okay, you know, we want to make sure our pastor took care of. It's another thing for people to feel obligated because a book say they pastor supposed to live better than them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a nigga like, yo, I seen the church. Yo, bro, my mom used to take me to church, bro. And the pastor got locked up for trying to set his mistress' house on fire. Because she was going to tell the congregation that she was going to tell the congregation they were sleeping together.
Yep.
And yo, her kids was in there, bro.
Yeah.
Yo was about to light the whole house on fire, yo, because he was about to get jammed up.
You know what? It's funny that you say that because I actually seen an article about a week or so ago. It was an argument had between a pastor and the individual, and somebody killed the pastor, shot him in the parking lot. I think he charged at the lady or something like that. And I ain't gonna lie, man. That's why when you see situations like that, you know, as a pastor, you know, you have a responsibility to the people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when you violate that trust between the people, yo, you have no respect from me.
Absolutely.
You know worse than a drug dealer, anybody else out here poisoning our people.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? The mind, the spirit. At the end of the day, it's bad enough as it is that we got to deal with this oppressive system, right?
Yeah. Slinging hope.
Slinging
hope is one thing, right? Like I know a guy.
That's a billion-dollar industry.
I know a guy in California, man. He a street pastor, bro. He don't even got a building. He go hood to hood. And he tap in with the bangers. He tap in with the rappers. He tap in with everybody. You know what I'm saying? He tapping with everybody, bro. He ain't even got a building. And like it's one of those things where it's like, yo, when you really doing, like we talk about doing the work from the heart, you doing this shit for the love or you doing it for the money. And it's one of the things where it's like, yo, all right, you came in this trying to do it for the money, that's gonna be short-lived. It's gonna be a short-lived type thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's gonna run out. When you're doing it for the love, bro, the money's gonna come. It's gonna accentuate the experience.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to talk about. I didn't even put this on the topics, but I think it was like a month ago. I seen something about a doctor who was giving aid to a lot of his clients who didn't have health insurance. You seen that? And he wound up. I think he felt ill, had cancer, and the people, you know, essentially put a GoFundMe together for his treatment, raised the money and everything. You know, this is a man who, you know what I mean, supported the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Serviced the people. And in the end, he needed help.
Yeah.
And they helped him. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's what community is.
There
man.
you go.
Supposed to do, bro.
That's what it's supposed to be. Like, that's where we lose sight of, like, all of this clout, these streams, these views, these likes, these comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas lose sight of that part. It's the human element of understanding of it when real life happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When real life happen. Or it's so easy for us to see some shit, whether it be a female getting assaulted or a nigga getting shot, or you know what I'm saying, somebody, you know, whatever the case may be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some type of level of trauma where you see it, and it does something to you when you see it. You know what I mean? That it's so easy for us to pass it, like it, comment, share it, whatever the case may be.
Sensitized.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the scary part because now nothing bothers you. Like literally nothing. Nothing moves your stomach. I ain't seen a person throw up after seeing something. I mean, everything is just so graphic now. But with the internet, like I said, man, it's very interesting because, you know, there's many pros and there's many cons. You know what I mean? In one aspect, you can make a business that can change your life forever. Or on the other aspect, you can say things in these interviews and get hit with a RICO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man, and that's, man, it's, yo,
like how I did that right there.
We talking about RICOs.
Come on now.
Let's talk about.
That's what I'm saying.
Got a little busy.
Come on, boy.
Now we gotta. I know the bro was like, man.
I mean, it's so many rappers in the past week. I don't know what's from Sauce Walk because again, we get it. We missed a couple weeks. We back, but it's so much that didn't happen from Big U to Sauce Walker to rapper Scooter.
Yeah,
you know, like that.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Like where do we start?
Bro.
They saying that he lost his life because of a swatting incident. A girl made a false report to the police that ultimately took this man's life on his birthday. I mean,
on his birthday.
Yo, what did you think when you seen that? They said he, pierced his leg and hit
so many. I thought it was phony for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, not Shorty. Shorty, you know what I mean? He doing what he's supposed to be doing, but then you seeing it more and more, and they're like, dang, yo, really gone for real. You know what I'm saying? And it's all over by somebody playing these young ass games, man, and getting police involved, bro. This shit just is sad, bro, but that's the reality that we live in, man.
Nah, for real.
It is the reality we live in. History repeating itself, right? And not only does history repeat itself, at this point in time that we live in, bro, there's never been another time and period like this. I feel like for some of the things that's transpiring, it's a sign up for things to come. It's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for, I did a show, bro, like 2 years ago on C. Dolores Tucker, being on point about what she was saying on warning the nation about rap music and the effects that it would have on the youth and society. And as more and more time goes by, bro, it's she was right. She was right. And it's
I don't, cause she did all that for a book deal, man.
She did it for a book deal, yo, right? She did it for a book deal, but a lot of things of what she said, like as far as, yo, some of these people ain't gonna be able to interpret this from being entertainment to it being real life. We've seen that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some of the things that she was saying, it was just on point. Now she could have been doing. She got a lot of attention. You know what I mean? She got a lot of attention off the Tupac shit too. You know what I mean and whatnot.
I mean,
but
that put her definitely.
that put it definitely on the map.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But she has some valid points for some of the things that she was saying. And the more and more you look at this new generation, it's true. And when you have a generation that's like, yo, they really out there doing it, and you gotta catch bodies, and it's like, yo, remember why niggas was killing niggas lyrically, not literally. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's about perspective, right? And I know we ain't got that much time left, but who's responsible for creating an environment that raised children to adopt this mentality? Everything is based off of, surviving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not to give anyone excuses, but again, when I look at the situation that hip hop is under, it's changed the world in ways that we've all been able to benefit from. You know what I mean? And initially, the creation of hip hop, right? It was created to help those who didn't have a voice, to fight the system, to fight the oppressor, to call out those who want to see us in the position that we in now. And unfortunately, hip hop falling into the wrong hands. Oh man, hip hop falling into the wrong hands, has created this genre of music that, is short lived in a sense. It's not creating stars. If anything, it's making a lot of these labels rich, but you can't let that negate the fact that there's so many other artists who don't get no recognition or acknowledgement whatsoever, and they really putting out good quality music. So, that's the unfortunate part. But before we go, we want to talk about Young Thug and Lil Baby. What we want?
Yeah, yo, it's just too much, bro. Yo, Lil Baby. I hope for your sake that what they saying ain't transpiring. But if that's the case, y'all dudes, this is the thing, right? After seeing Thug situation, after seeing Dirk, after all these examples of these dudes that they going after rappers and entertainers that's rapping about murder and bricks and any and everything else that's going on, right? You would think that the next generation would learn to move like they wasn't trying to throw Ricos and Nas in them, yo. You know why? Because the way them niggas rap, you wasn't going to decipher it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to be just a tad bit a little too witty and complicated.
You had hip hop cops.
You had hip hop cops,
You know what I mean? It's always a division created to oversee us. Oh no!
No, they still out. They're still out there. They still out there. But with the internet, bro, like these dudes, they like what they do is like it's next level. Like I'm like I don't know all the specifics on the Lil Baby situation, but Lil Baby, I've been hearing Lil Baby name involved with RICO for probably like 2 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's one of those things where it's like, man, they only gonna let you get so much money. They only gonna let you make, you know what I mean? Like it's the same trap, bro. So like now like Dirk album. I saw it was in the Dirk album. Yo, the tone of what he's saying is more pain and how to deal with that opposed to delivering the pain. You know what I'm saying? Than the killing and all that. It's more so of like taking accountability, like that. The album got a different tone,
right?
You know what I'm saying, for what Dirk album was. So it's like one of those things where I talk about artists evolving. That's why I like Dirk, because Dirk put like a real life element into his music, and you can kind of feel it. With Lil Baby, the money, the drugs, and all that, and the gang life, bro, this is the veil. This year is the veil of all that shit just being pulled back. Yeah. The streets being a myth. We talk about these RICOs, these internet gangsters, or niggas may even be real life gangsters, right? But they get comfortable on the internet and trick themselves out their spots. You know what I mean?
And that's the
it's the biggest problem.
Problem right there.
Well,
and that's the biggest problem.
I ain't gonna lie. We in episode 8. I mean, a lot of that has come from people implicating themselves on platforms for whatever reason.
It's the clout, bro.
It's the clout.
It's the clout. That's where the money at.
I mean, but it's short lived. I think at some point we got to start having conversation and building together as a community, because we assume people know things, and as you can see, it's obvious certain people they
Niggas
don't
be
care.
dumb.
You know what I mean? But like you said, that thirst for attention, you know, it's not good. Like Young Thug situation, they saying he might go back. He might have violated his probation because he put out a tweet calling the DEA investigator a liar of some sort. It's the same lady involved in the little baby situation as well.
Yeah.
And again, you talking about probation with some crazy stipulations that's supposed to be intact for like the next 2 decades. You got to be perfect or you going back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's state. So like, yo, even with them, yo, it's a little different with Thug because it's a state. It ain't federal. But
I
yo,
mean, you
RICO,
violate, yeah.
Lil Baby though, like yeah, that's.
I want to say this first before we get up out of here though. You can be accused of a lot of things. You're innocent until proven guilty.
Absolutely.
We seen it with Thug 2 years and come on, what was that? That was one of the worst trials we've ever seen. You get what I mean? And you know Jay-Z, what he did with Attorney Busby. Now I'm seeing headlines where people are now withdrawing out of the Diddy situation. So just because you get hit with accusations, at the end of the day, they're trying to get money.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get what I mean? And if you're trying to fight for your freedom and you got money, their job is to try to drain you as much as they can.
Yeah,
and that's why it's a scam. You know what I mean? This whole system in the end of the day. And you could get swept up in this. You know, you talking about millionaires putting themselves in situations to even be thrown into these charges. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, I hope everybody get their fair day in the courtroom because we understand how this justice system works. There's people who've been falsely, you know what I mean, put in jail for things that still right now that's not millionaires, that don't have a whole label supporting them, you know what I mean, over there behind them. Yo, it's hard out here. So like I said, be mindful, keep your head on a swivel. Okay, understand what's going on. Weather getting warm outside, so you know what that means. You know what I mean? Be careful. But like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this week's episode. We definitely wanted to present y'all the new theme song. Shout out to my homie TheGranFinale. Y'all make sure y'all check him out on all social media platforms.
But before we go, no jumper, yo. What we doing?
Who?
No jumper.
Who? 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 You just said process, right?
Yeah, man.
Who?
Yo said they going broke. I say it. Officer Adam. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out at some point. Yo was on part of some type of sting operation.
Oh no.
Yo was part of some type
I
of
hope
sting
not.
operation.
You know what I mean? People been on that platform.
Everybody about to get cooked.
Yo.
I know one thing. His girl tired, boy. Her little box on fire. She ain't gonna be able to pay for that little money to keep that business intact.
I don't know.
Boy.
I don't really know if it's the police, right? But like, I just think like from an interviewer standpoint, the type of questions to ask where you have anybody risking their freedom. You asking the type of question where somebody may have to risk their freedom to answer the question. At that point, resolves it to a level of unprofessionalism, and it's no longer an interview. You know what I mean?
It's predatory for real.
It's predatory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
So
thing with
you
Vlad.
working. So like, So like, I just feel like, like
you put up the interview.
Yeah.
Like
I just
5
feel
minutes
like
after
people just need to be more mindful of questions you're going to be asked. Like, I wouldn't say pre-screen them, but just be mindful of it. Like, it's a level of integrity that you have to have when you interview people, man. And a lot of these platforms don't have it, just flat out. But
this is why it's difficult though. The interviewing landscape has become very messy.
Yeah.
Very messy, right? And you kind of seen some of it spill over to the NBA, right? Stephen A, LeBron, everyone wants to talk about the game, the X's and O's, and not so much about the controversy.
Right.
But when it comes to the situation like this, man, at the end of the day, you put yourself in that situation, and now they're saying that, bulk of the evidence is being drawn from interviews and podcasts. The next day you do what? You go on the podcast to address it. And then they were saying something about, he might be called in to testify in the case, Adam 22. I mean.
Yo, it's one of the, you sitting there instigating this shit, bro. And it's like, you want to be down so bad. Mm-hmm. You want to be down so bad. And you in the midst of that, you end up taking.
So
down.
who do we blame? Do we blame Adam or do we blame the goofies that go on the platform?
But I blame both of them. Both of them.
Both
Yo, you niggas, y'all niggas, as much as these niggas been to jail, in and out, you know what I'm saying? All type of illegal activity. Yo, why would you wait to get in front of a camera and a microphone to start going through old tales? You know what I mean? Why would you wait? Why would you wait till then? And that's where, like, yo, niggas need to learn the level of discrepancy when it comes to what's pod material and what's not, and what's for off camera, bro. Because like a lot of people don't have that.
What do you mean?
We
Like
shouldn't be talking about
discretion?
that off camera.
Yeah, discretion.
I got you, man.
Yeah, discretion. I said discrepancy. Discretion.
But nah, man. Listen, y'all. I'm thankful that we was able to get back here, do another episode. We will be here again next week. But before we go, I just want to shout out to everybody across the world going through something right now. You know, let's get through this together, whatever it may be. Just keep working, keep grinding. Eventually, you're going to break through. It always happens, you know, because, again, man, so many of us are going through some hardship, and we don't even talk about it. You know what I mean? This is why we create a show like this, to give you some form of escapism from the hardships of reality. But sometimes certain things is hard to ignore. You know what I mean? So the fact that y'all tuning in to another episode of the Weekly Wrap Up, we thank you wholeheartedly. And yeah, we out.
Peace and love,
Peace.
man. Stay dangerous.
Shout out Dex, my man on the boards over there.
Alrighty, man. Shout out Dex.
Come on, man. We out.
Good shit. Yeah.